Hello guys and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars ranked video. Today we're going to be doing the LEGO Star Wars 2009 sets. This was once again a very good year. This was probably the start of the new age of LEGO Star Wars sets, new building techniques, all of that. Very good year in LEGO Star Wars. I haven't posted in a while, and I know I haven't been making the greatest content, so I apologize for that. I started high school this year, so lot to do. But let's get to the 19th best or the worst LEGO Star Wars set from 2009. So for the worst Star Wars set from 2009, I'm gonna go with the Hyena Droid Bomber. I mean, this one isn't a horrible price for $20, but like, who wanted this? Like, we've gotten so many bomber droids and stuff and vulture droids, and like, who wanted this? And this is pretty despised by the LEGO community as far as I know. So I mean, for a good year, this isn't a horrible set, but it's not a good one. I mean, it's really bulky for droid bomber. Like, it's just way too bulky, and I feel it just wasn't really a good set. And that's why it's in at number 19, or the worst Star Wars set. Let's get to number 18. So with that worst set out of the way, I'm just gonna say that all these sets are at least okay. Like, that was the only really bad set from this year, so take these rankings pretty much with a grain of salt until you get to number 10, because, I mean, 18 through 10 is basically just good, not great sets. In at number 18, I'm going to go with a Focus Starfighter with Vulture Droid. Now, in terms of design, this is pretty aesthetically pleasing. I mean, the Buzz droids are very nice looking, and that Vulture Droid is really good design-wise, and I like Ahsoka's Starfighter. It's just $40 for this thing was, I think, way too much. I think 30 would have been the better way to go. You only get two real minifigures. I mean, those Buzz droids are nice, but those aren't minifigures. And you get an astromech droid and Ahsoka, and that's it. Like, it's just not that good. And yeah, I'm not a fan of it. And that's why it comes in at number 18. But it's not a bad set. In at number 17, I'm gonna go Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. This is a pretty nice set in terms of playability. It has a lot of playable things. You can open those up. It doesn't have, I don't believe it has like the parachuting function, but you can open them up and pretend that they do. And it comes with Count Dooku's speeder bike, which is pretty nice. But at $55, I think that's a little much. 50 at the max, and I think this could have easily gone for 40 or 45, and I think you'd be getting a much better deal. Because, I mean, you get that like driver droid, but that's not really a minifigure, and then two Magna Guards. You only really get one minifigure in Count Dooku, and I feel like for $55, that's not really that good. But in terms of playability, it's a very nice playable set. So that's why it comes in at number 17. Up next, we've got the Pirate Tank. Comparatively to the Solar Sailor, this is a much better deal. And for $40, you get more minifigures. And this is just such a nice set. I mean, it's kind of ugly. I will say that. It doesn't look great, but I mean, it's pretty accurate to what it is. And you get Turk Falso, Hondo Anaka, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and they look pretty awesome. And it's a pretty playable set. It's just, it looks a little ugly, but I think for $40, this is a good set. It's just a little ugly and a little mediocre in terms of sets from 2009, so that's why it doesn't crack the top 15. Cracking the top 15, we've got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter here. For $30, 251 pieces, pretty good deal. It's a pretty nice set. I mean, it was the first TIE Fighter that was accurate in that it was black. And it just works. I mean, you probably could have gotten a couple more minifigs, but I guess for the time, Darth Vader was okay. And this was a set that you could get a Chrome Vader in, so that was a pretty nice set. And this was a 10th anniversary set, so yeah, it was a pretty nice set, and that's why it cracks the top 15. In at number 14, we've got Hoth Echo Base here, and this was another 10th anniversary set, and it's a cool one. A lot of good play features. You could like explode the trench. And for $25, you might say this is an overpriced set, and yeah, from the looks of it, yes. But this was the first time we got a Tauntaun, and I feel that probably costs a lot to manufacture, so I give them a pass there. And there's some big pieces as well, but the only thing that really holds this back is from the minifigure like faces being a little outdated and stuff. But overall, this is a pretty nice set. In at number 14, and it was hard to keep it out of the top 10, let me tell you that. In at number 13, we're going to go with the Assassin Droid Battle Pack, and this is a pretty cool one. I will admit that. Like, they're cool, but I just don't see this really being something that would draw a lot of people in for a battle pack. I will admit, though, that speeder design is damn good. It just looks so cool. And I like the kind of semi-chrome assassin battle droids, and you get 5 of them in a battle pack, and this was back when they were $10. So I can't say this is a bad battle pack. It's just not. I doubt a lot of people were dying to have this one, like some in the future. In at number 12, we're going to go with the Separatist Shuttle. This was a good value. I mean, for $30, you never see 5 minifigures in a set, and now you get them in this set, and it's just such a good set. I mean, you get 2 battle droids, one's a pilot, and then you get Newt Gunray and Anakins Ywing. That's an exclusive minifigure, and this is just a nice set. You get 2 battle droids actually, and then a pilot. But yeah, I mean, this is a good set, just not enough to propel it into the top 10. Just a little small, but that's kind of nitpicky. Let's get to number 11. In at number 11, we've got Anakins Ywing. This was a good set, just missing out on the top 10. I mean, the only reason this isn't in the top 10 is because every other set was better, in my opinion, but this is a great set. I mean, the minifigures are good. $60 for this thing is a pretty good price for the, I believe, 3 minifigures you get. I mean, it's a classic assortment, but I really like that build. It's very sturdy, very nice. So, let's get to the top 10. Cracking the top 10, we're going to go with the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. This was a really good set. A lot of good playability in this one as well. It's a very good army builder. You get 2 jetpack clones and then 2 battle droids. And the design for this is really good. It has that nice printed tile. Just really good set overall. And there actually is a feature where you can like flip up the clones and like make them look like they're flying. It's a very cool set, and that's why it cracks the top 10. In at number 9, we're going to go with the Mon Calamari Cruiser. Now, this is in very high regard in the LEGO community because it was one of the first sets that had a fan vote and won. So it was very cool, and it had a lot of very cool exclusive minifigures, like Mon Mothma, Crix Medine, and I think the Lando figure is exclusive as well. This is a very cool set. I mean, for $110, 789 pieces might not sound great, but this is a great set. I don't think it's overpriced, and this is one of the first times we got a green A-Wing, so that's pretty cool. Very cool set. In at number 9. In at number 8, we've got the midi-scale Millennium Falcon. This started a new line of sets. I think there were 2, along with the Star Destroyer. This is a very bulky model. I mean, for 356 pieces, you wouldn't think so, but it's a very heavy, good model for $40. Very good price, and it costs a lot on eBay, I will tell you that. And it's a very cool set. It started a new line, and that's a pretty good set at number 8. In at number 7, we've got the Republic Attack Shuttle. For $60, I mean, it's a good model. I mean, it's very, very big. It's very strong. Very good model. Very good playability. You've got those flick fire missiles on the top. The only thing that holds this out of the top 5 is that it only included Mace Windu and a couple of clones. And I feel like that's just kind of wimping out on minifigures. I mean, they don't even fill up the entire seats and included in the set. But it's a very good set, good at $60, good for the time, and still holds up to today's standards. In at number 6, we're gonna go with the Battle of Endor, just missing out on the top 5. This is a great set. It costs a crap ton on eBay now, and I mean, it's a really good set. You can't deny that. $100, 890 pieces, very good deal. You get a ton of minifigures, along with a bunch of little fun side builds, which I just love. And this has a lot of good playable functions. You can open up that base. It was the first good designed ATST. It's a really good set. I just couldn't put it above the next 5 sets. In at number 5, cracking the top 5. This is a very hard decision, but I put the Clone Battle Pack up here. I just think that this is such a good battle pack. It's arguably better than the 501st, and it is such a good one. The Walker design, obviously not where it is now, but good for the time. And one thing you could do is just take out that clone captain and make just a regular clone trooper. And this is just such a good battle pack. It's probably the best one if the 501st battle pack wasn't made. So last year, this is the best one we've ever had. This is just such a good set, and I can't say enough good things about it. And at number 4, we've got the AAT. This is easily the best AAT. Better than the blue one we have from this year. This is a great set. You get a bunch of battle droids. You get a clone trooper, Yoda. This is a great set and very accurate. And it has some really cool play functions, obviously. You can move the cannons around, put the droids in there. But there's also a little speeder that's kept in there, which is where you put the driver. So that's pretty cool. And for $50, this you can't beat it. It's such a good set. I mean, that's why it is in at number 4. In at number 3, cracking the top 3, we've got to go with Tantrum IV. This is a nice one. I mean, I guess you could probably put this under that Battle of Endor if you wanted, but I think this is a really good set. I think that for the time, this is a very good design. It was a 10th anniversary set, and it came with the smooth hair Leia. That's one of those factory defects, and just for that hairpiece, it's like $300 on the secondary market, and it's a very bulky model. Definitely not as big as the one we've gotten from 2019, but it's a really good set, and that's why it cracks the top 3 good minifigs as well. In at number 2, we're going to go with the Venator. This was a very good set. It's probably in higher regard because it is the only Venator, but it had a carrying handle, which is one of the first times we've seen that. And this had really good minifigures. It had that exclusive print of the Death Star plans by Palpatine, and it was the first time we got Senate Commando Troopers, and one of the only times until 2015. And it's a very good set, minifigure-wise. Obviously, design-wise, it's going to have some flaws. It looks a little bulky. There's some color showing, but it's a very good set, and it just misses out at the number 1 spot. In at number 1, it's the one, the only Republic dropship with ATAT. This is such a good set. It's a monster, 1,700 pieces, $250, pretty good deal. Just for the size of this thing, this is awesome. And the reason they didn't include as many clone troopers is because they had that very cheap $10 battle pack out at the time. So I give them a free pass on that one. But this is such a good set. I mean, you couldn't put anything above it. You could attach the ATOT to the Republic dropship, and I'm pretty sure you could do that with the ATTE from the time from 2008. This is such a good set, and there isn't anything better. That's why it comes in at number 1. Thanks for watching. Lego Star Wars Rank 2009. If you enjoy this series, drop a like, and see you next time.